Okay, for real, I freaking love Kirby. I mean, look at the little pudgy face. It's just perfect. Whenever I want to have a good time, Kirby always pulls through. Although the franchise is known for its platformers, Kirby is surprisingly innovative. I found Campus Curse pretty dang fun, and Kirby Air Ride is my jam. That is like top tier enjoyment. Let's get a new one of those, am I right? But what I really like about Kirby is that no matter what type of game it ends up being, it can always be expected to be silly, dumb fun. It isn't the challenge or the thick lore. Kirby is fun for fun's sake. It's like going on a swing set. It's childish and easy, but it's a timeless experience that most people just enjoy. You don't question why it's so entertaining, it just is. Taking Kirby seriously is almost like an oxymoron. This is a game where a walking baby marshmallow with the power of a black hole needs to stop a hammer-wielding Shogun penguin from eating all of the people's food by eating all of the food and the people. Like, Kirby will just slice an entire cliffside in half, and DDD is just like, yeah, whatever. And Meta Knight. Oh, woohoo! Oh, Meta Knight. Meta Knight is hilarious. Take away his mask and cape and he's basically a blue Kirby with boxing gloves on. But no, he's so edgy and cool, right? Even his victory theme in Super Smash Bros. Is just an electric guitar.
Meta Knight.
Come on, does that dark, grainy voice sound like it would come from that face? Look at him, like really look at him. Is it cold in here, Meta Knight? You got your Snuggie? Do you want some hot tea? But you see what I mean? Even when something is made out to be serious, it takes place in the silly context of the Kirby universe. So it just seems even more ridiculous. Get Kirby and Meta Knight together fighting mushroom zombies. The pre-sequel Tales of Kirby from Telltale Games. Game of the Year HD Remastered Definitive Edition, now with Amiibo support. It's absolutely bonkers. Kirby has this allure that gets people to fall in love with his tender embrace. You can put Kirby on anything, and it already makes the image more pleasant. It's a nice distraction from the fact that one day my parents are gonna die. Even Masahiro Sakurai simply drew up Kirby as a placeholder for what the real protagonist was gonna be for the Kirby series. And then he looked into the eyes of his own creation, and he knew right there he was in love. And the copyability is what spread that love. For real, this game has over 20 playstyles, and chances are you're gonna like at least one of them. You see, some games will have other gameplay styles and mechanics that will be forced upon the player. I absolutely love the difficulty and intensity of Ninja Gaiden, but I do not love these stupid stealth sections. Do you know what's great for this high-octane Twitch response action game? Not doing it! Kirby doesn't pull that type of shenanigans on you. The game is completely beatable with these limited copy abilities that you get to choose from. The games do nudge you a little to use other copy abilities, but it's there to open you up to all sorts of experimentation and find what you like most. Try the grace of Leaf Kirby, the crazy combos of Fighter Kirby, or the sexy kinkiness of Whip Kirby. Try and think of each copy ability as a new weapon in an action game. There's just such diversity in playstyles, and it's nice to mix things up. And nothing really mixes things up more than decimating the lives of cute, cuddly creatures with your friends. Seriously, I consider Kirby to be one neato platforming multiplayer. It doesn't have the pacing problems of multiplayers of, say, Mario 3D World. Purely because the games are so simple, everyone can have a good time. You even heal your friends by smooching one another. It's just too cute! My heart can't take it. How can anyone hate this? Is it because DDD is clearly the type of guy who uses way too much tongue? And it's just even funnier thinking of Meta Knight doing that upside-down Spider-Man kiss and Mary Jane is just spewing cake into his mouth. I tend to find that the people who don't enjoy Kirby games don't even tend to dislike the games. It just doesn't really scratch the itch of why they play games in the first place. They say it's fun, but it's too easy. But that's kind of the point. You see, that word right there? Fun. That's the thing that matters. That isn't to say that Kirby doesn't have any elements of challenge to it. The game can be surprisingly hard if you play it a certain way. New Game Plus, reduced health, no copy ability, and the boss rush mode all have a layer of challenge to it. Heck, I die more in Kirby games than most AAA mature rated games, but I'm human garbage, so take that into account. But Kirby isn't immune to criticism because of why it was made. I'm just saying that there's a different sense of catharsis from playing a Kirby game. Kirby is easy, yeah, but you could just fly over everything and just get to the end zone no problem. But the game isn't there to be simply beaten, it's there to be played. For instance, in Return to Dreamland, there are these sequences where you go through a portal to a grayscale world, and you have to run away from some purple goop chasing you across the screen. Oh man, that is some evil looking purple. It's like that scene in The Shining when the elevator doors open up and all that purple comes out. These parts are actually a good change of pace and can challenge your Kirby skills, but once again, it's not mandatory. It's there for fun and for people who may be fishing for a challenge. Think of Kirby like skipping. It's easy, childish, and pretty stupid. I mean, running is faster and walking takes up less energy. You don't look like a jackass when doing it. So many games are sold as a crazy adrenaline rush, but Kirby is more of a sugar rush. Don't get me wrong, I love games that have a thrill or excitement to it. It's crazy that a game can make me feel so ecstatic when I'm ass deep in a beanbag. But Kirby doesn't really do that. Kirby is my sweatpants game. It doesn't demand a lot from you. Just that you try to have fun. Oh my god, it burns!
Man, this game is fun.